So this is my Liverpool versus Southampton massive who from the Carabao Cup third round game that took place last night, where again we didn't make it easy, did we? Against Championship side Southampton, fair play to Southampton last night. Southampton were probably the better team. You know what? For the first time this season, I can admit we were fucking lucky. In my opinion, we were lucky. And we weren't really the better team. Southampton, for me, caused more problems. And maybe that's understandable with the rotated lineup not playing together this season. But I'm not being funny. We should be doing far better than we performed last night, if I'm being honest with you. No matter what lineup, we should be beating Southampton comfortably. Obviously, this was the lineup. Chiesa was probably our best player with the 2 assists. Not just for the 2 assists, he was the one trying to make things happen. Jadon Danns, shout out to Jadon Danns. We looked more energetic when he came on. Because without him, we looked so slow. Ione, yes, hope he's alright. Speedy recovery to him. He had a good debut for me, Ione. He did have a good debut as well. He's better than Joe Gomez, in my opinion. Endo, absolute stinter for Southampton's goal. He had a stinter throughout the whole game, but then he hasn't played this season, so it's probably understandable. But then Endo was well experienced. But we did take the lead through my striker, Alexander Isak. Then his first goal, nice easy tapping for him. Southampton got what they deserved for playing round the back, messing about from the back. Chiesa winning the ball, and then finally Isak pretty much a tapping, let's be real. And Isak does his famous celebration as always, and that's what we wanted to see at Anfield to make it 1-0. And Southampton should have scored before that. A cross came in, hit the post, then I think it hit the post, then the guy had a free tap in. I think it was Armstrong with a diving header. All he needs to do is put it in the net, and he put it wide of the post. And I don't know how they didn't score Southampton, and then we scored straight after that. Then Southampton did the equaliser through Charles. Endo, what the hell was Endo doing from that corner? Misheaders it straight to the Southampton player, and then Charles gets a free tap in to make it 1-1. And you know what? It's probably deserved. It was deserved, let's be real, for the performance Southampton put in. The brave performance Southampton put in. And you know what? Southampton took it to us throughout the whole game. They did take it to us, hitting us on the counter attack. We were so vulnerable to the counter attack. It was unreal. Frimpong then outnumbered. And then Hugo Ekitike stars probably the winner of the game to make it 2-1. And very brilliant ball over the top to find Chiesa. Beautiful touch from Chiesa. And then a nice easy tapping for Hugo Ekitike. But then Hugo Ekitike was showing Darwin Núñez settings and didn't realise he was already on a yellow card, and then decided to take his top off. I know it's stupid. I'm not being funny. I know it is stupid to take a yellow card for taking your top off, but at the end of the day, it's the rules, unfortunately. And even Arne Slot looked at him to say, "What the fuck are you doing, taking your top off?" As Ekitike does his celebration where he takes the top off and shows the back of his shirt to the fans. Holds his shirt off to the fans, and he gets himself sent off. Apparently, Ekitike does miss the Crystal Palace game, and too white should miss the Crystal Palace game, because I would drop him now after that. Standards, isn't it? At the end of the day, it's standards. Arne Slot, he tore into him after the game, and Whitey saw absolute bozo moment from Ekitike, who's had a fantastic start to the season. to his Liverpool career. Stormed doors for fun. And then he's kind of ruined it by doing that. So, but we scraped through. Scraped through then Southampton. You know what? Look, we won. We did win, but absolutely embarrassing to scrape through. Then Southampton, if I'm being honest with you, when we should be beating them comfortably. This was the game I looked at and thought to myself, why, this is the game now we win comfortably. And we scraped through. We scraped through then Southampton. Yes, people will say we got that winning mentality. To keep going. And we keep winning. A win's a win and all that. But, I mean, come on. That was not good enough, that performance. Just scrape through against Southampton, who we should be beating quite comfortably with whatever lineup we've got. So I hope Southampton had a safe trip. I hope their fans had a safe trip. And maybe Southampton will take that now into their next game. A bit of positivity, because they have started quite badly this season. Well, they started slowly this season, they will still. And they were always on PA3 at the back, let's be real. They weren't on PA into our hands. At least with Southampton, they tested us, unlike Burnley. That's what I'm saying. A Championship side tested us more than Burnley, who were in the Premier League. Tells you everything, doesn't it? But anyways, feel free to leave your thoughts down below in the comments on the game. And I'll see you all for the Crystal Palace match preview.